Next, it's the 2021 Springdale 242 RKWE. Come on. We are here at Traveland RV Supercenter in Kelowna, BC, Canada. The sun is shining, yay! And we get to show you the new 2021 Springdale. The 242 RKWE is the model we're going to take you on a tour of today. Don't forget that in the end there'll be links to the construction and you can come along on an adventure or check out some other tours. But this is the one we're going to do today. Also, don't forget in the description you're going to find the timestamps and the currency converter and the link to the resource for you to do your own RV research too. And as well, there is a link down there if you are getting any value out of our videos and you want to support us, you can buy us a coffee down there. And today we want to thank Neil for buying us some coffees. We really appreciate it when you guys support us this way. So thank you so much, Neil. So next, let's get on with the tour of this great little trailer. Well, it's not as little as some. We'll show you another tour of the smaller version, but this is the double axle, and we'll go through and give you all the specs too. So you're getting the power jack standard on these, so this is nice. You get two 30-pound propane tanks. Back in here is where you're going to put those batteries, and the wiring seems a little exposed on these, but you know, just be careful with that and take care of it. You get this great rock guard that's way up here. Someone must have been listening to Does Size Matter? All right, coming around this side. Oh, I'm just going to put my coffee down here. Let's take a look at the front storage. Now, they do use these kinds of clasps, which are not my favorite, just because I'm always afraid that, you know, you'll grab that and rip it down. But check this out. There's a lot of pass-through storage here. Very nice, like that. Also, want to show you going down. Standard on these trailers are the electric stabilizer jacks, and some of them even have leveling systems, so we'll look for that. Your freshwater connection, your city water fill is here. And oh, why don't I show you way up top there so you can see it in the brightness of the sun, that they have a rain rail. So it's got that curved roof with the rain rail and the spout pushing the water away from your trailer. You know I love that. Okay, coming on back here, trying not to trip. We've got the sewer hookup here with the black tank pull here and the gray tank pull here, but they are all coming out to one sewer connection. And this trailer has a fully enclosed underbelly, so everything, the tanks are all tucked up inside there, so they will be heated with ducting, and the valves are actually up inside there too, so I love that. The freshwater valve pull is just up here. All right, let's carry on. Here's your black tank flush and your outdoor shower. And then coming back to your slide, this one is an electric rack and pinion slide. And your tires here, these are the powder coated steel tire, but you do have the option of getting the aluminum rim. And this is an ST205-75R15. Hopefully that helps you out. And then, I don't know if I can squeeze through here. Are you guys coming? Come on. Come on, you guys.
They might be able to come. I don't know that I can.
Okay, I'll see you on the other side. How did you get there so quick? Must be the magic of filming camera land.
I'm just quick.
I wanted to show you guys this though. Down here is another sewage connection and another gray pull. So we've got two gray tanks on here. Yeah, no, I always have concerns about that. Not because it's a problem, just because now you got to hook up two hoses to get to your sani or wherever you're dumping. Now, there's one other thing I want to show you. Up here on top of the slide, there is no slide topper, and it's kind of got a tiny spot up there. So I'm not 100% sure if you could, but if you can, I would suggest putting on the toppers. So check that out if you're buying at the dealership. Coming around, here is your 30 amp electrical connection, and you do get your spare out here, so that makes me happy, although I suggest you cover this somehow just to take care of it in weather. You also get a prep for a backup camera, so if you want one, you can get one on here. This is an interesting window back here too, isn't it? I'm excited to see that on the inside. Okay, coming around, here is the button for your electric stabilizer jacks. Check out this nice long awning, electric LED. Speakers. Just want to look in here. So I noticed that this one does not have the sheet metal in the fender wheel areas, which the single axle did. So go check out that one because you'll get to see it there. So just a difference. The single axles are different than the doubles. Get some electrical outside, and then let's take you up and have a look at that storage from this side. Oh, so it is a little bigger on this side. Nice. I love all that. Okay, now I want to show you these. As you know, I like them, and they're the Solid Step by Leipert, and I just love them because they are secure. Just remember when you're putting them out that they might hit something. Great grab bar on this. Check out, yes, strong, nice friction door. There is no extra clasp back there because there doesn't need to be. Let's take a look at the screen. Woo! Love that. Okay, that's very cool. Now let's go inside and take a look at the 2021. All right, here we are in the 2021 Springdale 242 RKWE. Now, first things I'm noticing is that it is lighter or grayish in color, just so you know. They have done things like they've only got a top valance where the blinds are under. They don't have the full box thing around them. As you come in the door, this is kind of a different floor plan. You get your command center here with all your buttons, gas, electric, checking your tanks, the awning, slide information, all there, thermostat. Moving over to here, this is your entertainment center, if you will. Again, the cabinets in the Springdale are wood and wood boxes, but then they have just the little panel in there, but they're very nice cabinetry. So you've got some good storage up there. This is where your TV is going to go, and the electrical and things for that are there. Your sound is there, and a little more storage. It's not a ton, but you know how I feel. Any little bit that they make you is great. Into this side, so the only thing that it's housing is the very large U-shaped dinette. So I do really like this dinette. It's a good entertainment space. It's good for eating. It's good for working. Like this is very functional, and these windows are beautiful. So the material on here is just a tad different. It's a vinyl type stuff. It just looks a little different. I'll try and show you more of that with a bit of a decorative cloth piece on the bottom, but it's going to clean up really easy. You can see there's some under cabinet lighting here too, but there's no actual access under there other than lifting up the board here. This is all going to make down into a bed. This is the kind of table that is not attached to the floor, so you can move this out. Yay or nay, I don't know. I'd like to hear your guys' opinions on that. I've always preferred the actual post tables, but this is one that you could pull out and use as part of the kitchen that you could take outside. I believe that it has a couple of stages, and it might even go just a little lower and be kind of like a coffee table. The top of it is going to be a press board with a laminate, and it does have a seam. Let me just take a look at how much space you get here at the back, because you know, usually the back's a little smaller seat, and it is a little smaller this way, but it's still very comfortable. I'd be fine there. The kids certainly be fine there. LED lighting. We've got the pull down blinds, so that's good. The window is gonna be a turn. Hang on. You know how new trailers are. Sometimes the windows are sticky. You turn this and it flicks out that way. So I think what's important to note is that this is the only part of this window that's actually going to open for ventilation. But both of these are sliders, and you know I love those, so that's great. You got some switches, you've got USB, you've got a little rack there to put some stuff in. And then we move around to the kitchen. So, pretty decent sized fridge. I'm gonna call it a 6 cubic foot. I like everything about it. I can reach it fine. This will be a two-way fridge. And then moving into the rest of the kitchen. So we're at the back of the rig here. You do get a small microwave that, I mean, it's not a convection, but remember, we're in an entry-level trailer here, so that's what you can expect. A low-profile range hood here with, this is kind of a neat little feature, right? It's got some hooks on it, and you could put your knives on there. That's a magnetic thing, so I do like that. You get a, let me see what brand, a Keystone 3-burner propane stove. Okay, I'm not loving that goes right into the blinds there. Get an oven as well, so that means that that microwave really doesn't need to be that much more. It is a small oven, but it's still going to be a propane oven, so I do like that. And then coming around, well, first of all, let's talk about those windows. I love the fact that there's 2 windows here, and these windows have the aluminum horizontal blinds on them. The countertop is like a thermal foil. So it's still going to be a press board, but it doesn't have seams. It's rolled right over the edge. You do get this very nice, interesting black, it is plastic sink. It's like an undermount. You get a great tall sprayer tap. That's wonderful. And there is more countertop space to set things back there. And these are always cool. I love these because they just fit right in there. And now you have a drain rack as well. So I love that. Moving over to here, I just want to point out that this is your only electric in the kitchen area. So that's good to know, but it gives you a little more countertop space. So I would like more countertop space in a kitchen that is taking up this much of your rig, but it is very nice. Let's move up here and take a look. So there's quite a bit of cabinet space, and I just want to point out that it goes right to here. So that's kind of a challenge. It goes right to here and it goes right back to the corner. So this is one small door to get into all that space. So that would be a challenge for me, being that it's up there and that it's all tucked back there. You're going to need some type of bin system that you can move around in order to access stuff. What about here? Okay, so this one again is large. You can put lots of stuff in there, but you would want to put some type of shelving system, and there is an opening way back there to get you into that back corner. So you can access it from both sides, but honestly, that back corner is going to be a challenge. Okay, LED lighting in here, but only on this one side, but there's quite a bit of lighting throughout that you know, really brightens the space. I would just, there is a small light here too, but when you think about it, that's the only light over the counter. Let's go down and see what's in here. Oh, this is interesting too. Check that out, Corey. Show them that space. It goes way the heck back there. Now, I know exactly what I would do. I'd be putting cleaning supplies and a garbage can in there. So that's how I'd use it. 2 drawers. They're not the hugest, but they are sturdy, well-built drawers on the middle roller gliders. They're not the deepest either, but they're good, right? And they do come out all the way, so that's nice. And then over to here, we get 3 pantry-like spaces. So they're not adjustable shelves, but you could put bins in them and fit all sorts of different things. It's nice storage. I like it. Over to more of the living area. There's some storage up top here. Oh, okay, so here's something. First of all, I got to climb up on the recliner chairs here to open this, and then it's going to come down and smash me in the head or my fingers, because whatever I have in my hand that I'm trying to put in there or whatever I'm trying to take out, it's going to be a problem because that door won't stay open. And that's the same here. So would have been good if they'd just put a little something on there, because those are kind of tougher to access. Beautiful window here. More blinds, LED lighting. And then we get the couch area. So we've got some cup holders here. Could make it a 3-seater or it could be a 2-seater. I don't believe, ooh, or it can be a bed, a simple, easy bed. That's cool. Okay, let's see if I can, this is always my challenge, is getting it back. There. It's just about the reach. You got to reach to that back part. So it's not a recliner, just so you know that. But it's an extra bed. So really you could sleep people here and at the dinette. Okay, here's something that I feel challenged about, is that the TV is over there, but I'm sure you could put it on a rotating arm so that you could pull it out and turn it in this direction. The challenge is that only the people here would be able to see it once you pulled it out and turned it, not the people in the dinette. Or you could keep it where the people in the dinette could see it, but this seat for sure would have a challenge. This seat would be fine. So depending on how many people you've got watching TV at the same time. Now let's take a look at the roof. Again, you in the Springdale, you get the curved roof. I want to say 82 inches, but I will check that for sure. Lots of LED lighting, AC that's ducted. So yeah, that seems like a lot of room. What I am noticing is that there's no actual vent in the roof, like a kitchen type vent. Then if we look down, the flooring is very nice. The vinyl is a light color. I like it a lot. You also have the heating in the flooring. Not my favorite thing, but there's going to be lots of heat coming in through these. The other thing I want to point out, in the slide, you got carpet underneath the table where you're likely to spill. So you know that that's not my favorite thing, but it happens all the time. All right, let's go back and check out what's over here. We're going into the bathroom. This is a decent sized bathroom. You get a nice mirror. We don't generally see them like that, with a bit of a medicine cabinet chest behind it. Good level, I'm happy with that. LED lighting. You've got an electrical outlet with the super tiniest amount of countertop space, so that's kind of a bummer. Standard plastic sink and taps on this entry-level model. And then moving down to your cabinetry, there's a little bit there. You got to work it around the pipes, but you can do it. And then you get the glass-walled, translucent, Corey loves that, door into the shower. And it is not bad. I mean, it's a one-piece plastic surround with a second piece base that is clicked together. That seems fairly sturdy. The taps are all average shelving. There's a bit of a skylight. This is how big it is. It's decent enough. And then behind here is your Dometic porcelain foot flush. Fair enough amount of room. You got your switches here. You could put like hangers for towels and that kind of thing there. Up into the ceiling, you do get a bathroom vent, but do you guys see that switch way up there? Get out your wooden spoons, because that high ceiling, I have no idea how I would get that turned on. But you do get other venting in here. But I'm just looking for a heat vent. I don't see a heat vent in the bathroom. So just something to notice. Now I want to show you the bedroom. Here it is. So bedroom is good. Now I'm thinking this is a queen bed, but I will figure out the dimensions for you. It's a pretty decent mattress, I think. Underneath it, there is going to be some storage. Ooh, whoa, on some pretty strong arms there, but that's quite a bit of storage in there, so I do like that. And then this is really, really strong. Okay, so careful when you put that down. That is a super strong armed unit. No joke, it really is. Okay, you get two windows in here, and they have the horizontal aluminum blinds. You get a nice mirrored closet, so I like that for all your hanging. And then here is that nightstand, if you want to call it that, but you know what, I was talking about in another unit, you could decorate this nice. You could put a nice little tray there to give you a little harder surface to put your mug or your book or your phone or your glass of water. You could definitely do that. And there's electric here, and look at this, a little secret trap door. So it's just going into that pass-through storage underneath, but what a great place to put your laundry bin. You can drop the laundry in easily right here, and then you just go to the pass-through and pull it out when it's laundry day. Like, that is a wonderful idea. Couple of shelves, nice. Some LED lighting, and then over to this side is more mirror and closet space. So I'm liking that. And you know what? In that space underneath, that's a little tough to get to, is the perfect space to put some bins with other clothes items or things like that. You get a little more space here. You put another little decorative tray there, and electric. So it's all good. The other thing that I really like is right here, which is the second entry to the bathroom or into the bedroom, and it's on the slider door. I love slider doors, so I think that works out well. And then down here is your heat venting into the bedroom. Up at the top, you've got another vent. Can I reach that one? I'd have to stand on the bed, but I could do it. LED lighting, AC ducting, it's all good. Behind you, Corey, is where the TV would go, the plug-in, the cable, the mounting area. Now I want to talk about the Cracker Barrel factor. In this bedroom, perfect. There's no slide in here. So everything is exactly how you'd be able to use it. Let's go look at it in the other room. All right, into the living space. When we're taking a look at the Cracker Barrel factor, the only slide is this dinette slide. So to do the measurement on that, I'm just going to pull this out and show you. So you're not quite the whole length of this cushion, right? So we've got it about there. So if I bring this down here, that's going to bring it to about there. Okay? So you've got this much space when you come in the door to come squeeze past the couch, and then it opens up a little bit more. So we're about here. You could get to the pantry, you could get to the counter and your coffee maker, you could get to the sink, you could just, like, you would be able to manage the buttons, and you could use the stove from this angle. If you had longer arms than me, you might be able to reach the microwave and open it. You will not be opening your refrigerator. So it is usable for sure. You can get into this space, you can use your bathroom, your bedroom is fully functional. So the Cracker Barrel factor is pretty good, and you have access to most things. Also, this table is going to get pushed back a little further, and you would have access to the whole dinette. So, I mean, that's pretty good, right? You just can't get in your fridge, but that's okay. Go into Cracker Barrel, get something to eat, come back out and go to bed. It's all good. So, yeah, I think that's decent enough. Now let's take a look at the numbers. Now for the numbers on the 2021 Springdale 242 RKWE. Went outside, took pictures of the stickers so I could be accurate. The GVW came in at 7,730 pounds, and the cargo carrying capacity came in at 1,119 pounds with the freshwater tank full. So depending on how you're traveling, that's important to know. Now, it doesn't tell me what the size of that bed is in the bedroom. So it says it's a queen, but I'm not sure if that's an RV queen or a regular queen, so check into that. Also, this is a 7 cubic foot refrigerator. It has a 13,500 BTU air conditioner and a 30,000 BTU furnace, and then it also has a 12 volt 55 amp converter. Now for the rest of the numbers, the hitch weight comes in at 730 pounds, the fresh water is at 60 gallons, the wastewater is at 38 gallons, and the gray comes in at 80 gallons. The length, 28 feet 6 inches, and the height is at 10 foot 11 inches. Now, for that all-important number, let's take a look. Here at Travelland RV Center in Kelowna today, the MSRP comes in at $41,992, but the sale price is $35,479, and I'm sure they'd be willing to discuss that with you. Remember, those are Canadian dollars. So the currency converter's in the description. The RV resource that you can use to help you figure out and do comparisons just like we do is available to you down there. If we've given you any value whatsoever by doing these videos, please support us by buying us a coffee in the link below. Otherwise, hit the like button, that helps. We would love it if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button, click the little bell button next to it so that we can tell you when we've got other cool stuff coming out. We have had a wonderful time showing this to you, and we hope you've liked it. Thanks for watching.